What's up YouTube? Back again. So today's video, I want to take you through some mobility and moves that I've been doing to improve my mobility. Now, I don't profess to be the most mobile person out there, and it is definitely not my specialty, but I have been improving and I've been improving doing some of these moves. And if you've got greater mobility and flexibility through the joints, you will train harder, you'll be able to recover better, and you'll be able to create more gains because your range of motion on exercises where you can fully exert the muscles, get a greater stretch, even just go a little bit deeper on exercises such as push-ups, you're all going to create greater gains. So I'm going to take you through a couple of moves. Super simple. I'm in my living room right here. Doesn't require long, about 10 minutes that I've been doing the past month or so, which will help you, I am sure. So give the video a thumbs up if you like it. If you haven't already, don't forget to knock on that subscribe button. And I appreciate you guys' support now more than ever. It's great to see people learning bodyweight training and seeing the benefits, and that's what I try to do with this channel and have been doing for years now. So without rambling on too much, let's get into some of these moves. Alright, so the first move that I like to always start with, because I find that it warms up the lower body really well and you can start to put it in an exercise. I've done it, I do it regularly, you guys might have seen some of my videos, is a frog squat, but I want to really accentuate the movement here and go through it slow. So a frog squat, elbows are going to be locked in to the inside of the knee, so tension, so you're getting that stretch to the groin. You don't want your heels to come off the ground, so you want to try and keep your heels on the ground. Chest upright, and you're going to stand up without losing tension between elbows and knees. Throw the hands through the legs and come back and try and sink into your heels each time, keeping the chest open. Still pressure on the inside of the knee, so you'll get that groin stretch. It's going to open up the hips, the groins, and then standing back up, try and stand up a little bit higher each time. Feel the stretch through the hamstrings. Keeping that lower back straight. Each time, really feel your hips and your bum drop to the ground without those heels coming off the ground, and then try and stand up that little bit higher each time. We're working through this. Not sure if you can hear my knees crack, but they're cracking a lot. Always have. So I like to perform this type of move, do about 3 or 4 sets of 30 seconds work. You'll also find it is a workout. Your quads will get hit, hammies will get hit as well, but it's also really going to help open up the whole hip area, groins, hip flexors, and all that you need for 95% of your exercises. So that is number 1. Exercise number 2, guys. While we're hitting the legs, might as well continue. You're going to do a Cossack squat, but again, nice, slow, controlled variation. When you're starting out, just ease into it. You don't need to get too deep. Go that wide stance here. Sinking in. Try to keep the upper body upright and pushing off that bent leg. Rolling in to the other side. You'll feel that stretch again on the groin, but you want to keep your upper body upright. You don't want to be hunching over like that. It defeats the purpose of it. Again, hip and groin mobility all through that pelvis. This is something that I'm still not great at, but I've improved a heck of a lot in only a few weeks just from this move and really controlling the frog squat, and that's why I wanted to show you this today. So again, you can do this for time or you can do this for reps, but you really want to control that, give you a side on view. Wide stance, legs straight, sink. Notice I'm not hunched over up here. I'm upright as far as I can. I'm sure there's millions of others that can be even more upright. And really letting your body and your body weight sink into that leg. So again, try and work through 3 or 4 sets of this. As I said, this doesn't need to be a long workout. You do it as part of your warm up, part of your cool down as well. At 10 minutes, a couple of times a week, and in a few weeks, you're gonna notice a huge difference. All right, while I'm down onto the ground, let's go into exercise number 3. We're gonna lie onto the ground, chest on the ground, arms outstretched. And we're just gonna try and keep our chest on the ground. I'm gonna kick a leg over. Alright guys, I like to do that one about 10 to 12 reps each side. In between that, instead of just resting, you can come up into the Cobra Stretch. Don't go full range of motion, or don't try and go as far as you can on the first rep. Ease into it. Hips are down, and exhale as you're coming up. Inhale. And then with each rep, try and get a little bit further. If you want to mix it up, you can look over each shoulder. That just adds a bit more of a stretch through the obliques, hip flexors, side of the hip. I do that on my rest break, and then I go back into the kickovers. It's another good one. Now you're starting to move up the body, lower back, middle back. Really helps with mobility. I've had a lot of back issues for about 8 years of my life, which have since thankfully stopped since changing to body weight and calisthenics, and I haven't had any major problems for 3 or 4 years. But lower back is something that I really still do take good care of, because it impacts, if you've ever had a lower back issue, literally everything. So you want to keep that in good nick. All right, on to the next exercise. All right, the next exercise, all we're going to do here, we're going to do a standing reverse lunge, which looks like so. Dropping that back knee, not letting it rest on the ground, just off the ground. Front foot, thigh, calf or lower leg is at a right angle. Upper body is upright, and when we're in that lunge position, we're wanting to rotate. So if the left leg is the lead leg, we're wanting to rotate our upper body out to the left side, come back to center, change foot on the lunge, rotate out to right side. So we're lunging and rotating with our lead leg on that side. Again guys, 3 or 4 sets of 30 seconds or about 10 reps on each leg. That one you really want to focus, keeping your upper body upright or your torso upright and not hunching over the back foot. Next exercise, we're going to go back on the ground. It's going to be a push-up to beast position. You'll notice guys, in that movement, it's a controlled movement. I'm not rushing it, and I'm really feeling my hands push my body away and get that stretch through my lats and my upper back. So we're gradually progressing up the body. All right, next exercise. I told you guys this one's a quick one. It doesn't have to take long. We're on the ground. on all fours. We're going to take our right arm and we're going to reach under our left arm as far as we can, trying to touch the ground with our right elbow. Reach under. Hold that, and then we're going to come up, still with the right arm, rotating that straight arm and pointing the fingers to the sky. So the same thing again. Reaching round, rotating, coming up. So we want to do that again 10 to 12 times on either side of the body, about 3 sets, or you can do it for the count as 30 seconds worth. All right, finally guys, another one while we're down on the ground again. A lot of movements that are on the ground. Nice and simple, we're going to be in this high plank. Joints stacked, so palms under shoulders. Really important to have joints stacked on this one. You don't want to be out too far in front here. Everything in line, so the body's in its strongest position. And what we're doing is taking a big step up with our right foot up to the outside of our right hand. Holding that there for a second. Trying to keep the chest open. Coming back. Same on the left side. Coming back. Now what you can do as well, when you're back in this centered position, you can drop your heels to the ground, bum goes up in the air, straighten again through that upper back and the arms, come back with the hips dropping and step up again. As you become a bit more flexible and you increase your range of motion through your hips, challenge yourself with keeping your chest upright as you step up, as that foot's there, and locking out the knee on that back leg. This is one I still need to work at a lot, just through that hip flexor. But there you have it guys. I'm about to get stuck into a workout and I thought I wanted to, why not film this? This is what I've been doing a few times a week. Noticed a great improvement in mobility, and that's also carried on into my workouts, especially when I'm doing lower body movements and just improving range of motion on squats and other leg exercises, which is a huge plus. So I hope you enjoyed this type of video, a little bit something different. I'm actually still sweating, so you'll still get a bit of a sweat up from this one. Give the video a thumbs up. Appreciate your support. Take care, stay safe, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I'll see you next video.